Hey guys, I'm here today to talk about Tom Brady's retirement. What a career. What a career this man had. Finishing as the greatest quarterback to ever step foot on the field. Winning 7 rings, 5 Super Bowl MVPs, a 3-time NFL MVP, the leading passing touchdowns, the leading passing yards, the leading. There's too many. There's too freaking many. The only possible record that I can think of that Brady does not hold is his passer rating, and Rodgers owns that record with like 104.2 or something like that. Brady had a 98.6. But yeah, Brady came in second for that. That's a pretty big gap in passer rating. It's about six gap in between the first and second in Rodgers and Brady. But I do feel like Rodgers is gonna retire soon too, because the Packers are gonna trade him, and they said they won't trade him to an NFC team. They're gonna trade him to AFC. But anyway, done with that. Let's go to Brady. Obviously, the words that I have for Brady are, I loved watching him. I loved watching him play the game. It was a joy watching him. It was unbelievable. Watching him play and watching him call the plays and coming out of the huddle and going under center and taking the snap. That's what Brady did for 22 seasons. That's freaking nuts. 45 years old. A 45-year-old quarterback freaking playing in the NFL in his final season. Bro, 45. That's freaking insane. This is just crazy. But anyway, the words that I have for Brady are easily the toughest competitor, a great influence on other players, a team leader, a field general. But to hear today that Tom Brady retired, it just, again, I love watching football. I'm a Vikings fan. I could go on forever about the Vikings. But I just love quarterbacks in general. And every time a quarterback retires, like Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Eli Manning, Tom Brady, when any of those quarterbacks retire, it just freaking, because I love football so much, it just breaks me down. And yet, I'm willing to accept every single one, because they did their hardest, they did their best. And Brady 45 years old, playing the game he loves most. At 45, he was still doing it. 45. Again, the 80 for Brady is going to be coming out. I'm looking forward to watching that. I will watch every single freaking series that comes out. I watch every single full Super Bowl film, the whole game on YouTube that Brady was in. Whether it was a win, a loss, it didn't matter. I watched every single Super Bowl he was in. He won 7 out of the 10. And to be in 10 Super Bowls. And Brady announced it on a video. He said that, like, he literally said thank you to, like, everybody. Like, the fans, his teammates, his competitors, his family, his friends, everything. And he said, thank you for this fantastic career and letting me play the game that I love. And just watching that video makes me want to cry. Because I love Brady. Brady is one of my favorites. And he'll always be one of them. The way he had respect for his competitors that were up against him, his enemies. Excuse me. But, yeah. Brady just had a fantastic career in general. Leaving the NFL as the greatest quarterback to ever step on the field. And who knows, it might never happen again. We might not even see another player come close to what Brady has ever accomplished. The 3 that I can think of right now in NFL that I can think about even coming close are Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, and Josh Allen. Those 3. I could probably fit Jalen Hurts in there too. But Jalen Hurts is more of a runner. So, the same with all those other 3 quarterbacks, Allen, Josh, and Mahomes. But Mahomes already being in this year's Super Bowl, he won his first, he lost his second to Brady, and he's in another one. He's going to 3 Super Bowls in 6 years. Excuse me. But to have the competitiveness that Brady had for 22 seasons. It is unreal to see a quarterback play in game for 22 years. I do not know how Brady did it. For 20 plus seasons. To be playing that hard, that long, playing the way he did for 22 seasons and half of his life. as a quarterback, he took hits, got the wind knocked out of him. A broken leg in 2000. I think he tore his ACL. I don't think he broke his entire leg. Because I don't think he would play this long in. But I think he tore his ACL that year or some in 2008. But yeah, he's... And I'm going to throw another thing in there. I'm going to give credit not only to Brady, but the reason why he played as long as he did is because he never gives up on the game. And another thing is his linemen were incredible. He always had great linemen, except for late this year, and then you saw what he could do without an offensive line. And obviously you can't do very much when you're 45 years old and you're getting rushed. You don't feel as, I don't want to say, like, I'm trying to put this in a positive way, but I don't think there's no positive way of putting this. When you're 40 plus years old, 45, whatever, you don't feel as confident or athletic when you're getting rushed behind a banged up offensive line, because you ain't as fast as when you were in your first 10 plus years. You might not have the arm strength as you did 10 years ago. And what Brady accomplished still this year without that good of an offensive line, winning the division with an 8-9 record. An 8-9 record's pretty bad. But Brady turned that 8-9 record to a division title, took his team to the playoffs, faced the Cowboys. No, he did not do great, because the offense, I'm not blaming that on the line, but it was a very young offensive line. And he had wide receivers around him, but he couldn't get the ball to him because he was getting rushed pretty bad against the Cowboys, with Parsons chasing his tail every single play. It felt like every single play Brady got hit from Parsons that game. In his final game in his career against the Cowboys, I would hate for Brady to end his career on that kind of game, but I gotta remember, that's only a portion, not even a percent of what he did throughout his playoff career. And you don't win every single time. LeBron James once said this. You have to. This is a real quote, one of his most famous quotes, and I can say it exactly because of how much I love LeBron. You have to be able to accept failure to get better. LeBron said that a couple years ago in that's one of his most famous quotes. And that is the most true quote that I have ever read. I mean, it's 100% true. You have to accept failure to get better. And Brady, that's what he did. He accepted the failure throughout his career, came up the next year, and either did better or win his team a Super Bowl. Or get him to a Super Bowl berth. You gotta remember, 10 Super Bowls. He was in the Super Bowl half of his amount of years in his career. Not exactly half, but pretty much half. Which is freaking nuts. Played 22 seasons, and half of your life you were in the Super Bowl throughout your career. That's freaking nuts. And Brady won 7 out of the 10. 5 Super Bowl MVPs, 3 NFL MVPs, and I could not ask more for Tom Brady. The number 1 QB of all time, and possibly the greatest player to ever step foot on the field. But congratulations to Brady. Have a great retirement. Hope you stay safe. Drive well. And live the best retirement that you can. But anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. Once again, the 80 for Brady is going to be coming out soon. That is going to be over on ESPN and some other channels. But that's going to wrap it up. Thank you guys for so much for watching this. Stay out of trouble. Stay safe. And remember to like and subscribe. You can make my day a lot much better by just liking and subscribing the video. But anyway, it's been Robert. It's your boy Robert K. Evergreen for life signing off, and I'll see you guys on the next vlog. Peace.